Jimmy Bros, what's up? Jim over at Jimalax HQ. So me and Al were thinking, the company's growing. What do growing companies usually need? They need interns. So we searched high and wide, far and wide, whatever, under every rock we could find, as you'll soon see. And we turned up Andrew Truesdale, the one and only, aka The Truth, aka High Socks.
How you doing?
So, like I mentioned, Andrew was the top candidate that we found out of an unbelievably deep pool. And so I just wanted to introduce you guys to him, kind of let him talk about what his experiences with the game of lacrosse have been. So I'll kind of narrate, so where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Arizona and New Jersey, playing high school in both places.
Okay. So how about college ball?
I played college ball for 2 years at Arizona State.
So they're MCLA?
Yeah, they're in MCLA, pretty deep program. It was a really good experience.
So how is that different than high school lacrosse?
It's a lot more time consuming. You got to dedicate your life to it. Really, you go into class, you got meetings, practices are 3 hours because you got to be there early and you got to stay late. It's just a lot of time consuming. You really got to be a smart player to be able to play at the college level. If you're not a smart player, you're not going to succeed. And
so you guys have like team-sponsored weightlifting, that sort of thing. It's more of, I guess, all facets of your life kind of revolve around this
lots
game.
Of early morning weights during the off season. During the season, not so much, just because you're practicing every day. But definitely 3 times a week in the off season.
All right, so tell me, as a guy that played high school, a guy that played college, do you string your own stick?
I do string my own stick.
Would you have considered yourself more or less of the team stringer in high school?
Yes, definitely. I strung a lot of sticks in high school. I strung a lot of sticks at ASU. I still string a lot of sticks for ASU.
So how many pucks do you think you've strung in your life?
Probably close to 1,000, I would say.
1,000? So 1,000. And how long does it take you to string a pocket?
Now it strings me like 25 minutes. Then probably 45 minutes.
At what point in your lacrosse career did you decide, I want to string my own pocket?
Right when I started, after my first season, I went to this POW camp in Flagstaff, Arizona, and learned how to string from this guy named Z. I don't know who the hell he is, but
Z?
Z taught me how to string. Z taught me to pour hot water on my pocket.
All right. So I guess along those lines, what's the you a traditional guy or a mesh guy?
I like mesh. I've kind of slowly turned into the traditional, just screwing around, having a fun stick, but definitely a mesh guy when it comes to all-purpose.
And what kind of mesh have you used predominantly?
Predominantly hard mesh, but after being here for a little while, that money mesh is looking real good.
The guy catches on fast. All right, so what's your favorite lacrosse memory?
My favorite lacrosse memory is really just about being with the team. Playing with ASU the past 2 years, just the camaraderie that you have being with a team and going through ups and downs, and especially going to MCLA Final Four, just the bonds you make with people are more
the bonds are the most valuable
aspect. The bonds are the most important aspect, and a lot of those guys, I don't see them very often, but when I do see them, I get welcomed with open arms, so those are the best things.
All right, well, hey, it's really great to have you on board.
Thank you.
So we have a lot of cool things planned with Andrew, with his help. First among them, or chief among them. So he's still very involved with the MCLA team, the ASU team. He doesn't play anymore. What, did you run out of years, or?
No, I'm an old man. I'm married. Can't.
So the time, you couldn't make it.
Yeah, can't make the time.
So he's going to go to practices. He's going to take a lot of cool footage of all the ASU practices for us, so we're really looking forward to that. We have some other cool things in the pipeline for him. He's going to do a lot of stringing stuff, kind of work on stringing tutorials and things like that. So we're really excited to have him. He's a great guy, and you guys are going to get to know him pretty well over the next couple of months, so stay tuned.